Dije lo conseguiré.
You're alive. Can you hear me? They are already looking for you.
A tope.
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. You'll have to fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now, Focus. Dog, go for the kill. Well done, but you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone. Use the surfaces to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers... Signal. They know I'm talking to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Perfectísimo. Vamos bien.
Dome on lockdown.
Each wall has a built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
Tenants found outside their homes will be considered part of the rebel forces and treated as such. Lockdown lifted.
Go.
Perfectísima. A ver, 1.49. Bueno, no he superado mi récord, pero no está mal tampoco. He bajado de 2 minutos. A ver qué tal. Hola, Kohaku. Hola, Master. A ver qué tal se me da.
Find my cell. There's little time. Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated.
¡Ah, qué
Prisoner
cerdo!
termination protocol
Me falla el
initiated.
espadazo.
Prisoner threat level extremely high.
Perfectísimo.
Prisoner released.
Prisoner release. Vamos bien, vamos bien. Me veo perfecto, me veo perfecto. Llegaremos a las 2 horas y cuarto. Es la preguntica.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you.
Mientras pasa el
Face
vídeo.
to face, that
yo por
is.
agua.
Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cyber Void. Time to
Mierda.
fix you up. You can
¡Mierda!
talk here, by the way.
Esto es tiempo perdido.
Who are you? You can call me Architect. Who am I? You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise.
Number 74.
That will have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
Bien, bien.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A Ghostrunner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster. as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
Enterito. Voy a intentarlo en 2 horas, 2 horas y cuarto. A ver si
A
puedo.
megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation, almost a century ago. I served the people.
Me veo más o menos bien, así que yo creo que...
Maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
Perfecto.
Why can't this place be normal?
Perfectísimo.
Oh,
Vamos a
it's
ello.
perfectly normal. It's you
Abajo.
that has become incompatible.
Listo, 257. He superado mi récord. Si no me he quedado ahí. Perfectillo. Perfectillo. O sea, que me podría haber salido incluso mejor.
Si
no hubiese hecho el gilipollas, tenía el baño. El baño no, por agua.
Located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Our goal lies far above, at the core of Darnell City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district.
Cagada. Perdido.
With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
Eso no debería haber pasado. He perdido unos segundos perfectos. He perdido unos segundos preciosos ahí.
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a voice in your head, one that you should listen to if you want to stay alive.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
They are, except for her, it seems. No one will answer this broadcast. Trust me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack? You're
Era-
awake!
era-
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake
No!
you up. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
He's here! Watch out!
Cago en la puta. Cago en la puta. Ah, qué fallo.
The mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry!
Can't it be accessed remotely?
It wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like bubbles of water, left over after the lake has been drained. Yes, this is it. Jump
Perfecto.
in.
Venga, salta adentro. Ahora creo que te consigue el poder.
This
Sí,
place
esto
again.
era. Aquí.
This
Primero aquí.
place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. After you're done with this particular jumble of code,
Mira aquí.
Finally.
excellent.
Perfecto.
Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Oh, perfect. Fun. Once more. Take a breath. Picture your destiny. No. Again, yes. You got it. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movements. Splendid.
Qué pena. Ahí he fallado una.
You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not?
Bien, 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 bien. Vamos bien, vamos bien.
Clean up the
Ahora
stragglers and we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected. Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cyber Void, and you cannot exist without me.
Fine.
Ahora que ya esto. Vamos la vuelta por aquí. Subimos por aquí. Subimos por aquí. Por aquí. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It's the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
What?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it.
¿Y eso? Es la primera vez que me pasa.
I am the architect.
What? He perdido ahí unos segundos porque se ha suicidado. No me jodas. Bueno, he superado mi récord, así que vamos de puta madre. Vamos. Era, creo que empezábamos a entrar en la ciudad, puede ser.
Now moving through the sector's main factory complex.
Ahora las metralletas.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's the code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
¿Qué haces, loco? Ahora.
All set. I put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them.
Perfecto.
Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier. So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed since you've been gone. There is no law here anymore. Just Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became overrun with criminals.
Qué pena.
The Ghostrunners kept them at bay until Mara took over.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury. While the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury, we basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. The Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will suffer.
Mara can't feed everyone.
Even if she wanted to.
Perfectísimo. ¿Qué pasa, Daddy?
Like back, my parents.
Es que voy a tope, quiero hacerlo en el menor
They
tiempo
weren't afraid
posible.
to speak up against Mara and remind us that things used
Aquí,
to be
coño.
different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
A ver, aquí.
By his title.
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chain.
¡No!
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chain. Set
Ay.
us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably. Strange. The keys are nearly gone. Not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just,
No.
They're just retreating.
Returning to the city.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are locals and never go out. This is unusual.
Mara would never return. If she's withdrawing her forces, it is only because she has another way to stop us.
What way?
If I could read her mind, I would still be running things around here.
They're all heading towards Amida Station. Getting to the elevators is gonna be tricky. Wait,
What?
some of
What?
some of
¿Por qué se
their
ha puesto a
units
correr
just
por ahí?
changed course. They're
Coming back?
Ay.
not exactly. Give me a minute.
Venga, muchas gracias, Daddy.
The climbers were always out of their depth, even at full force. Why you believe she can be of help is beyond me.
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be useful.
Jack, I've intercepted the Key's orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside will seep inside the tower. Thousands
pues
of
nada,
innocent
he tenido que
civilians will
buscar
die. The entire fifth sector.
Which way to the filters?
He perdido mucho tiempo ahí, he perdido casi un
Thank
minuto. Eso tendría que haber subido bien por ese lado. Bueno, o no sé, es suyo el récord mío, pero si subes bien por esa parandilla, subes hasta arriba del todo y directamente te saltas toda esa zona. Que al final me la he saltado de otra manera, pero bueno.
The air filtering facility is
Sigue
just
siendo una
ahead.
Why
putada
is
muy
Mara
gorda.
doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to
Vale,
keep
hay
the
que
other
activar esto.
sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cybervoid uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these
Wow.
uplinks?
Think of them
¿A la
as
primera?
loose
¿En serio?
cables
No me
you
lo
grab
creo.
onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cybervoid infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still on.
For now.
Joder.
Be careful. There are keys everywhere.
Won't they die as well?
Either they all have breathing gear or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent. Not the brightest. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
Maybe.
They're quite literally laying low on the ground. Dead.
How do you...
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
They could have just destroyed the
As well.
Ah, qué pena. Vale, esta parte es una de las
They
más
turned off
jodidas.
the main rotor, but there's
Porque
still
tienes que hacer
time to
unos,
restart it.
saltos muy calculados, muy bien.
The people are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around.
Ahí va el primero. Y al segundo le he fallado. ¿Ves? Estos saltos son muy jodidos. Son lo que más tiempo me lleva a este nivel de lejos. Es que hay como un mini espacio ahí. Como es un mini pasillito, no me termino de adaptar. Que aun con todos los fallos que cometo, sigue siendo más factible. Ay, ay. Bueno, la cuarta no está mal,
Slow
¿no?
down. This one is different.
Sí, mira, mira.
One way
Slow
to
down.
find out. Close combat implants.
Aun con todos esos fallos que cometo, sigue siendo más factible que haciéndolo bien.
I've managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will
What?
soon feel the effects.
¿Qué? ¡No! No quería echarme para el lado. ¡No, tío! Mar por el culo, ya no me molesta más, cabrón.
evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put. I'll make it.
It's no use anyway.
Vale, perfecto.
The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Morrow's delusional and stupid.
Casi. Perfecto. Esta parte también es jodida. ¡Coño, no! ¡No, tío! ¡Qué pena! Joder, tío, esto es la polla.
It's getting worse. The contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already
Cabrones.
50 times above normal.
Nunca me habían jodido tanto.
Hold on.
Don't worry. Phasers are tough. I'll be fine as long as you bring the filters back online. And so will everyone.
This is cyber void tech.
Yes, but this terminal is an inconsequential one. Hacking this will do us as much good as hacking a refrigerator.
¡Ah! Quedaba otro de esos. Vale, y ahora el puzzlecito, que el puzzlecito también me cuesta la vida. A ver,
What
si
is
primero lo
cyber
conecto,
A medium
debería bastar con
fabric that binds all of Dharma's systems together. Or rather,
pero
that's
primero
what
tiene que
it
estar
used to be.
conectado del todo,
Now
porque
it's
si
just
no, no
remnants,
queda claro,
slivers
evidentemente.
of the greater whole.
Vamos, ábreme, coño.
This is your
Primero
domain,
hacíamos esto
but I do
y
all the
esto.
work.
I
Here
told
todo.
you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us, a divide that shouldn't be there.
Esto sube
And
para arriba
believe me,
directamente,
I'm
no me
doing
vale.
my part. I just don't happen to see it.
Ahora, esto ya está bien. Y esto ya está bien. Ahora giro este, que haga así. Y así. ¿No? No. No, tú estás bien. El problema es esto. Por favor, dime que... abajo. Ahí va para arriba, nada. Pero es que tú deberías volver, cabrón. Vamos a ver si funciona. Todo correcto, Sergio. Estoy intentando hacerme una speedrun, pero vamos, me están dando por culo con este puzzle. Ya está, por fin. ¿Que juntaron precios? Los dos que moderan. Ah, que nos hemos juntado para streamear, ¿no? Los dos a ver.
All done.
Vale.
You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important matters.
You did it. Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives.
Vamos.
I'm so glad we found you.
Bien, vamos.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a
sí.
scrap heap at the bottom of the derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
¡No!
The climbers finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghostrunners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
Key surprised us at the hideout. Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran. I got separated.
How does the Keymaster maintain control?
She turns us against
A
each
ver,
other.
que no se vaya al aire.
The guard recruits the most brutal and
No se va al
reckless
aire.
facers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two by watching me over the years.
Espera. Así. Y así.
The Keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back.
¡Ay, coño! Qué
The
susto ha
guys you're
pegado ese.
fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
Vale. Esto había que hacer así. Mira, por aquí. Por aquí. Por aquí. Por aquí.
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
Bueno, ahí he perdido un poquito de tiempo, pero nada grave porque hemos recuperado de otros lados. Menos del puzzle, evidentemente. El puto puzzle me ha jodido la vida. Y aún así, récord. Perfecto. Vamos mejorando casi todos los tiempos. Así que puede ser que en 2 horas y cuarto lo consigamos. Es altamente probable. Vale, esto era... No. Vale, ya recordaba por qué era por ahí. Perfecto. La puerta estaba por aquí arriba.
Try stopping this machine. It should come to you naturally.
It's easy.
These motors were made with patent chips in mind. Base engineers were able to control them with their thoughts. Like you did just now. You have to get to Amina Station fast. We can't give Mara time to prepare.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what she can do to stop us. It's about what she can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
I've accessed the local network nodes. We should know what their
La
latest
primera no
plan
está
is.
mal. Joder.
What was your plan?
The climbers wanted to take over the elevators and move up to the city. Keys caught us halfway through our preparations.
Why did they attack today?
The Keymaster must have somehow found out about us. Or about
casi.
you. We've got a problem.
Again?
They've just initiated system lockdown at Amina.
What can we do?
The lockdown won't be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper station. You need to get to the control room, fast.
Perfecto.
I'll try to mess with their transmissions. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atma makes it easy.
The neural implant.
Yeah, everyone had them before the coup.
And now?
They're not mandatory anymore, but most people have them. Especially people with limb implants like me. Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. This will buy you enough time to get there.
Right.
The Keymaster knows that
Bye-bye.
Amida is where we'll strike. They'll be ready.
No other way up.
There's one more operational station, but getting there will take you hours. You could climb all the way to the city, but that would require even more. You could climb all the way to the city. That would require even more time.
Keys also have these brain chips.
Yes, everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so.
Not by her. The terminal is just ahead. Not much time left on the clock.
Pues no sé ni cómo he hecho eso.
is reaching the upper station. Better jump right in.
Perfecto. Vale, creo que ahora desbloqueamos el segundo poder.
Cybervoid time dilation works in your favor, but you still don't have forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach.
Sí.
Need I remind you that the clock is ticking? Hurry it up.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Good. These firewalls are what's kept me alive for the last 20 years. Cheer up. If you were a regular human, this would make even less sense. Interesting. Looks like there's a little something extra in the elevator's security scanner buffer. A partial Ghostrunner neural scan. We can use it to enhance your programming.
Why is it there?
One of you must have used Amida Elevator right before Morrow's insurgents disabled the internal security.
Another Ghostrunner.
It could have been you.
Perfectísimo.
Focus energy in your left hand and then let it all out. What? Don't try to think. Do it. It's just a visualization anyway.
Coño.
Yes.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Que no mueres? Esta la he cagado ahí un par de veces. No deja de pasar. Sube.
The primary application was crowd control, non-lethal force. Of course, there's no need to restrain ourselves now.
Uy.
One more thing. You can use Tempest to reflect projectiles. Give it a try.
No sé.
Like that.
Voy a tardar más solo por intentar ir más rápido.
Just a bit more practice and we're done.
What? ¿Qué ha pasado? Joder.
Exquisite. Splendid.
Vale.
That's all there is to it.
Perfecto. Me he 18, una puta mierda. Bueno, seguimos en el... en la media de superar. Vamos, 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 lo sé.
We're good. The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City.
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays, mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Where are they taken?
I'm not sure, but no one ever comes back.
No quiero gastarlo contigo.
The elevators were rarely used, even before Mara's revolt. Residents of the base had most of their needs fulfilled right here.
¿Qué coño me estás contando?
Wait, there's something coming. It's... I don't know what it is, but it looks... See for yourself.
That's Tom. Laser array 2073M is a mouthful.
Menos mal que no he hecho... Bueno, aquí la he cagado. ¿Qué pasa, Daddy? Vito. Pues bien, estamos intentando hacer una speedrun del juego este para intentar pasárnoslo pues, en menos de 2 horas y media. A ver si lo conseguimos. Mi récord está en 2.51. Si lo dejo en 2 y media estaría de puta madre, la verdad. No. Nada.
I can't even... I had no idea something like this existed.
Joder, tío.
Keep moving.
Turn back. If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't.
Tío.
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Amida Station security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated.
¡No! Él lo tenía.
Amida Station security protocols compromised.
Ah. Perfecto.
Now you can take it down.
He tardado un huevo. Pero un huevazo. Puto asco. Ahora para la izquierda, creo.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Climb back up.
Perfecto, está bugueado.
I don't think it can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
Vale.
Don't fall.
Amida Station security protocols compromised.
Good.
Warning.
bigger they are.
Perfecto. Ay. Nada, a ver, el juego en realidad, si lo quieres jugar tranquilamente, es bastante lentillo. Dura unas 6-7 horas. Lo que pasa es que yo quiero pues superar mi propio récord, que es jodido.
We built it to last.
Ahí tenemos el primero.
I hope you know.
The core is now
El segundo.
exposed. You'll be able to shut it down for good. If you can get close enough, that is.
Y el tercero.
Please leave the station in an orderly fashion.
Perfectísimo.
As expected, it was no match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly pissed myself. I'm betting being there in person was 1,000 times worse.
Yes.
Ole.
I can fool the display panels.
3:48. Un minuto más de lo que suelo tardar. Pero bueno, poco a poco, poco a poco. Yeah. ¿La ciudad? ¿Ya? Sí.
So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been.
¡Hola!
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her, and only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow
What?
of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
¿Qué cojones, tío? 2 veces más voy allá.
Our next goal is the repository, a data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. It holds some documentation on Project Ghostrunner,
Just some.
only on what was already in development back then.
So where do we go? What's the next step?
Point me to the repository.
Okay, here you go. Just had to download the layout.
The girl means well, but she's out of her depth. You need to stop relying on her.
I only rely on myself. Where
Fuck
are
you,
all the
sí, fuck you,
civilians?
fuck.
It seems like there's a curfew in effect. Turns out people here are just as oppressed as the basers.
A citywide lockdown is now in effect. An
Perfecto.
armed and dangerous criminal
Ahora
has been
creo que aquí
spotted in
venía
the
otro.
area. All Dharma City residents should remain indoors for their own safety. Residents found outside their homes will be shot on sight.
Was that your
No me lo
plan?
creo.
To attack Dharma City?
Yes. Until today, we thought we were ready.
What were you waiting for?
You. We thought once you awakened, you'd lead us to victory. Help us break free and avenge the Architect.
I'm touched.
Fuera.
So, back to my question.
No aparece la
Back to my
puerta.
question. It's not that I doubt you, but are you sure you can take on the Keymaster by yourself?
Perfecto. What? Ah, esto tiene que ser la óptima por aquí.
Appalling. A perfect society plunged into chaos. Decades of my hard work. planning derailed.
Ay, señor. Claro que tengo mi Biblia. De hecho, te puse creo que al principio, Vito. Pues supero mi récord. Por bastante, de hecho, por lo que he visto. Pero sí, te puse en mi Biblia casi al principio. Matar a 2 enemigos a la vez con tempestad. No sé, debería haber recuperado esa concentración, en teoría. Pero bueno, vale. Te lo compro. ¡Hala! Ninjutsu en los cojones.
The primary mainframe of the repository is long gone. Mara has seen to that.
Adiós,
The
chicos.
backup archive still exists.
Adiós. Perfecto. Esta era una jodienda, si no lo recuerdo. Oh.
You keep displaying aberrant behavior. Need to encourage the girl. Gratitude, empathy, pity. You're not supposed to feel any of those.
You don't talk much, huh? Still, it's good to hear your voice.
Cabrón.
I've been trying to make it happen for a year.
Sube.
Thank you.
What? ¿Por qué has hecho eso, jefe?
Words only dull ideas. A mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain. Idle chatter.
Ay, señor. A tomar por culo, ya verás cómo no molesta más.
Has everyone in the city willing to fight already been killed?
Or join Mara.
Vale, sí, era por aquí. No me acordaba por dónde era, me he rayado.
I heard that during the architect's reign, it was possible to move up here from the base. That there was a special exam to earn it. I wonder if I'd made the grade as an engineer.
Definitely.
Judging from the job she did repairing you, not in 100 years.
¡Ah! Cabrón. Pero tío, ¿cuántas balas tienes, cabrón? Toma, ya verás cómo tiene más balas. Desgraciado. Y eso pasa cuando te empiezas a equivocar de teclas. Así no, ¿eh? A ver, relajado. Coño, ya.
Why did you program me not to use guns?
Dharma is full of technology that is all too vulnerable to accidental destruction. With a blade, there are no stray bullets, no shockwaves, no collateral damage. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. You are fully equipped to deal with every manner of projectile.
You've never been in a fight.
Of course not. Look at their weapons. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. At this rate, Mara's regime will fall to rebels in a decade or two. One's armed with sticks and stones.
There's some activity near the repository. I can't tell what's going on, but there's a disturbance in the network.
What kind of disturbance?
There's a field of interference moving through the district. Surveillance systems are going haywire.
Some kind of weapon?
More like a jamming device. But why would the keys blind their own cameras? The interference is moving away, whatever it was. The good news is, the repository terminal is still there. The bad? It's now guarded.
Hay veces que se queda.
Finally, it's in there. It's in there. If it has what we need, it's our last stop before Mara's
Pero
lab.
tío, ¿te quieres soltar bien? Madre mía, hay veces que se queda como pillado con los bots. Es un puto juego. Buah.
This to protect the
Toca este,
public
es
archive.
verdad.
Knowledge is power,
Huevazo.
and the information we're after was anything but public.
Perfecto. Perfecto. Venga, va, vamos, dale. Ya, Mariana. Vamos, cáete. Perón. Venga, cáete.
The GR project started out as a military contract and ended up being our most ambitious undertaking.
Our.
Mara took part in the design process, told you we were associates. Strange. It's gone. The data's not there. But the server's intact. Impossible. Unless that interference from earlier was... It's after it.
Me cago en tu puta rata. Checa, a ver qué esperar. Venga, da otra vuelta. Vamos. Otra vuelta. Con tranquilidad. Tú no tengas prisa. Joder. 11 minutacos. Bueno, he bajado la mitad del tiempo. A ver, ¿qué tal? Ay, señor. ¿Boss? No. Ahora es perseguir al boss. Boss.
It's your counterpart. Get after it. We need that data.
Can you track it?
I can track the wave of interference that moves through the district.
Good enough. I'm going after it.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? Mara ruined up a flawless design.
You know who I'm chasing.
You're chasing something that imitates your spectral field poorly.
What?
Ghostrunners have adaptive cyber camouflage. Surveillance cameras, motion sensors, body scanners. You don't see? That's why we were called Ghostrunners.
I've had it all this time.
Of course. How else do you think we avoided fighting Mara's entire army all at once?
It's speeding up, heading towards the tower's core.
Going back to Mara.
It's getting away. At this rate, it will reach the core before you can intercept.
Find me a short.
Working on it. You could catch a train. They have Intertube here, same as...
What?
They have Intertube here, same as the base. And one is just arriving at the station to your left.
Got it.
Just hop on. The train should be empty.
Vale, vale. Me parece perfecto. Me parece perfectísimo. Seguro así. Porque voy más rápido que el puto tren. Buenas, Sergio. Siento si no estoy muy atento al chat, pero es que si quiero batir mi récord es un poquillo jodido. Estar al chat y a la vez al juego. Ahí.
It isn't.
esto y tirar para adelante.
So I'm chasing another Ghostrunner.
You're chasing a cheap knockoff. A simple machine.
¿Qué? No. No sé ni cómo le he quitado la vida a ese. No estaba ni conmigo. Perfecto, idiota. Perfecto, 4.43. Le he tardado un huevo, pero bueno, he superado el récord. El cabrón de Sergio sí es mod, porque me ayudó también con los buenos
That's your stop.
bots. Aunque hay que decirle que mejore un poco el streaming, que ayer estuve intentando verle y hostias, se sufría el juego. Venga, mátame. Mátame, que me piro. Mátame. Vamos. Venga. Sí, muy bonito. Adiós. Nada, esta así. Así, sí. ¡No! Fallé. Qué cagada tenía ahí. Dos. Tres. ¡Ah, sí! ¡Sí! 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 ¡Joder! ¡Qué gustito de hacer esto! Creo que acabo de superar mi récord. 59 segundos. ¡Sí, niño! Sección de nivel. La zona prohibida. ¡Dios! Era sobre todo más que por el audio, era por el vídeo.
You're getting closer to the core. Security is getting much tighter. There are sentry guns ahead. I can't hack them.
Ay, Dios.
You need to avoid those turrets. They're deadly.
What about my spectral field?
The core is protected by much more sophisticated sensors. I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
How?
You're the last Ghostrunner. I'm the last climber. The Keymaster killed our people.
Adiós.
We both chose to fight.
I didn't get to choose.
Sure you did. Everyone does. One way or the other.
The core used to house Dharma's technological and administrative centers.
Perfecto.
Now it's a grim ruin. It's painful seeing my city in such a state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate moral pain.
How can you remember the coup?
I was already active.
Nah, tengo que cerrarle la boca a esto.
Me. Back with a name. And a body.
Vale.
Right now you're traversing the exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed beyond here. There are only rumors about the Keymaster's vast laboratories. I've heard she does some terrifying experiments there. I've even heard she sometimes throws people outside.
Out of the labs.
No, outside. Out of the tower. Probably to watch them die.
A ver. Esta zona recuerdo que era un poquillo jodida, pero la zona óptima era como esta. Sí, vale.
We were foolish to think we could do this without you. Even if the keys didn't stop us,
Perfectísimo.
we'd have never made it through. We were right to count on your help, though. If you succeed, all the climbers will not have died in vain.
I will.
People grow desperate when they have no hope. And desperate people become violent, dangerous. Basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing with other human beings.
Joder.
We're approaching the oldest part of Dharma Tower. This had been my seat of power long before the burst, up until I was betrayed. It's time to reclaim this place, or what's left of it.
I received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a weapon?
I do. Thank you for everything you've done for us. I hope that we meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens.
Vale.
Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Zoe out.
She probably won't survive. But if we...
Venga, tío. Bye. 4:53. Vamos a tope, gente.
Regrettably,
a cargar el móvil.
most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her
Vale,
own
vale, vale.
research.
Oh, pues ya nos acercamos al final, ¿eh?
She had no idea how to run the tower.
Así
While
que la
everything
lea.
fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
Vale.
That's
Ahora
unexpected.
salían, no. Vale.
Why?
Vale, izquierda
She
era,
doesn't
sí.
do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since
Que no lea lo que me pusiste, luego lo leo. Sí, luego tranquila, luego voy a leer todo.
Some of
Lo que
these
pasa es que ahora
things
mismo no
have
puedo
forgotten me.
pararme a leer.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves.
That is nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grafts
Vale.
covering 80% of the body.
Aquí no consigo
No
llegar con
brains
los
to
4,
speak of.
así que no
This
puedo
is Mara's solution.
verles.
What's yours?
Like I told you, I'm resolved, single-willed, one purpose.
We need to adapt. To evolve.
La
Technology
puta
kept us
cabeza.
alive until now. Gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies. Some of you
Vale, ya
already
tengo
received the gift.
el
They
poder.
can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more.
Perfectísimo.
This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free. It's within our power
mierda.
to set ourselves free. The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen
Mierda,
if we
he
are
perdido el poder.
divided.
Y ahora era.
There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part. We cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it takes work.
Ninja.
It's still here. She must have missed its function. One of the auxiliary
Ninjutsu.
You know what to do.
Que leas lo que te puse, pues luego lo leo. Vale.
A singular opportunity. The technique you'll
Esto
learn
había
here is
una forma que
beyond
era.
what regular Ghost Runners were ever
sí,
capable
perfecto.
of.
Regular. We weren't equal.
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had
Bueno.
experimental
He
features.
abierto la puerta. Suficiente.
What about me?
What about you?
What about
What were my
me? What about
unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very
nada?
special?
Oh, sí, nada. Oh, cabrón.
Who were we?
Bueno,
We've been through that
6
already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No,
Este es el
before
me cago en la
that.
puta.
Before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
Y para el 3. Vale. Arreglado.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the
Hey,
girl
me caigo.
used?
Brain interfaces.
Vamos,
Yes.
vamos, vamos. Sube bien,
There's a
sube bien.
way to exploit them.
Muy bien,
Send a
perfecto.
control signal deep into the
Lo he
neural
conseguido.
cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
El último poder. Vale, aquí el 5 está hecho. Puedo coger el 1. Y el 2, que no lo he cogido. Y con
Won't
esto
Mara
ya
try to
tengo
use
esto.
this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists.
Perfecto.
Ironic.
Madre mía, qué bien me ha
Considering
salido
the way
este.
she defeated. Now to try it out.
Ahora el
Find
cuarto.
their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your
Perfecto.
target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort.
Plan.
Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghost Runners. You did it to everyone.
Cosa.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
Perfecto. Perfectísimo. Ha estado a Buten. Madre mía, estoy contento y todo feliz. Pero ponémonos el poder 2.
Those incapable of making the effort took up arms against
Que el
us.
4 no me gusta
We
y luego la
had to
leo más.
defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us.
Perfecto, 2 de 2. No sabía que era eso, pero...
We must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Enough time to get to work.
Qué pena. ¡No! No, tío. Se me ha acabado 60 FPS este juego, la verdad. Así de repente.
It means she wants to turn everyone into abominations. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech.
Nada, suicídate. Anda, guapo.
She made my implants.
It's not the same as the Ghostrunners.
Why not?
She was working.
Mandatory augmentation will begin in an hour. All residents of Dharma Tower should report to their nearest Keymaster guard station and await further instructions. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and escorted to the augmentation facilities.
Se le jodió.
No longer
Pero bien, ¿eh?
Mara must be stopped.
Venga, venga, 10.39. No está mal. Vale, perfecto. He superado mi récord. A este paso, si seguimos al boss perfecto y demás, no lo hacemos todo el tirón. En 2 orillas. ¿Queda media hora? Yo creo que sí. Puede ser en 2 orillas. Porque ya estamos por el final.
These used to serve as the laboratories of the world's top scientists. And I do mean the world. Many of Earth's brightest minds were brought here before the burst. Many more were on the way when the cataclysm occurred.
For what purpose?
To preserve their expertise.
Perfecto.
We couldn't save all humanity, but we could save the best of us.
Esto siempre me podéis por detrás.
around. This is what Mara wants for everyone. Just look at them. Monsters. You killed a lot of people on your way here. That was collateral damage. Unnecessary evil. This here, it's mercy killing. Be a useful tool in the making of humanity's redemption.
A tool?
Everyone's an instrument of something greater. Their master, an ideal they hold dear, even their own ambition.
Joder, tío. Oh, qué pena. ¡No! Me adelanté. ¡Oh! Nos relajamos tanto aquí. Joder, pues no he jodido ni nada esto, chaval. Atácame. Haga, coño.
I know you're here.
Sí, ya sé que puedes escucharme, hijo de puta.
How do you like my work? It took a lot of trial and error, but we're ready now. Nothing must go to waste. Even the martyrs of progress still have a purpose.
Victims, not martyrs. And if this is progress, we should have never climbed down from the trees. Deformation is not the worst of Mara's tortures. Their minds are even more disfigured than their bodies.
Why would she do this?
It's just a side effect. She doesn't care about their sanity, only about efficiency. But the human mind cannot survive in a body so far removed from its original form.
What about your mind?
Tell me something, monster. Do you think you are him? Do you believe it? Oh, I know you can hear me. Let me tell you then. You are not Adam. You're an abomination that he came to fear before he died.
Before she killed him,
Flawed as he was, you're far worse. Not a shred of conscience, no empathy, no soul.
Is it true?
what, that I have no soul? Ask a philosopher if you can manage to find one.
About Adam.
He feared death, not me.
One thing's been bothering me. Why did you protect Sector 5? Why risk your precious pawn instead of getting to me as soon as possible? Unless it wasn't you who wanted to save them, but your puppet. It's got a will of its own now. Did you act?
No reason to listen to her prattle
Joder,
on.
he perdido tiempo.
She's just trying to sidetrack you again.
Si no...
You're not him.
Of course I am. Who else would I be? If you copy a file, is the copy if you copy a file, is the copy any different than the original?
He was no file.
You're starting to sound like her. Let's focus on the task at hand. We'll discuss this later.
You're not in control, are you? You must talk to your tool. Convince him to do what you can. Don't try to silence me again. Let him listen. He has ears. I should know. I made them.
Do not listen to her. It's nothing but a diversion.
Have you told him anything at all? About your plans? About why he exists? How Adam needed slaves stronger than humans, but expendable? How...
Está... Bueno, supera. Seguimos bajando de 11 a 15. De 2 horas 15.
Since before the
Nos quedan
burst,
15
I
minutos
supervised first Samsara Corporation and then Dharma
para
Tower from here.
terminarlo en menos de 2 horas.
My
No creo que me dé
office
tiempo.
was just around the
Qué pena.
corner. This is where you were conceived, so to speak. The design came together here, at my private workshop.
Who am I?
You are the perfect fusion of code and flesh. You are the next step.
Who, not what.
Your time is running out. The augmentation process begins. Once it is done, the people of Dharma will be free,
Joder.
immune to your
Ahí he perdido
corruption
un tiempo.
and no longer dependent on your prison. There is no salvation inside the tower for us. Our future lies outside. There will be a price to pay here as well, naturally, but we'll pay it.
A price indeed, humanity.
Venga.
So,
Bajamos de 2.
do you even know what drives you, puppet?
Si lo hacemos todo bien,
What the end
15
game
minutos.
is?
Tenemos tiempo de sobra. Si no la empiezo a
You
cagar,
have done nothing
bajamos de
wrong,
2 horas.
puppet, but I can't let you be.
Vais a estar
As
10
long
personas
as that
presentes
demon
cuando
in
hacemos
your
2
head
horas.
exists. You are a threat to everything I've built.
Venga. Vamos. Ay.
Focus. Kill switch or not.
Ay.
This is an opponent you cannot afford to take lightly.
Venga.
Humanity shall endure without you.
Wow. Bien. Primera parte, cojonuda. Pasamos a la segunda. Vale, perfecta.
How dare you?
Que sí, que te calles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfecta. 1, 2, 3. Segunda parte. ¡Woo! Venga. Vamos. ¡Ajá! No puedes. ¡Ajá! No puedes. Soy un ninja. ¡Toma! Vamos. Venga. Empieza a girarlo. Baila para mí. ¡Wow! El paso doble. ¡Wow! Vamos con la J. Una cumbia rica. Venga. Ahora para la derecha.
Do if you kill me.
Ah, no puedes.
Let him consume you.
No puedes. Conozco todos tus movimientos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aquí. Venga. Vamos. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Resist him,
Venga, a la
not
última
me.
pantalla, Sergio.
I should have taken your head.
Estoy todo happy. Puede ser que bajemos de 2 horas, ¿eh? 13 minutos para el último nivel, gente.
Mindless tool.
13 minutos para el último nivel. Puede ser. Y será.
Congratulations. You fulfilled your purpose.
Sí.
Mankind's greatest
Vete la
enemy
puta boca
is
que te
dead.
quiero partir el cráneo,
We can now
cabrón.
proceed to the next stage of my plan.
Que sí.
Allow me to do the honors.
Venga,
What
vamos.
are you doing?
Dame el control. 3 minutos 33. Yo creo que es lo más rápido que he hecho. Sí. Vamos.
Do not struggle, PR-74. I need your body. I don't need the rest of you anymore.
What?
The rebels broke you, made you independent, and I was
Perfecto.
too weak to take
Pasamos
back
a la
control.
primera, pasamos a la
To
segunda,
fracture,
pasamos a la
but you
tercera.
strengthened me.
Yo creo que esto podemos llegar a hacerlo sin fallos casi hasta el final. Porque esto no se me da del todo mal. Esto es solo ir de un lado a otro.
Mara was right about you.
Mara was wrong. Humanity must be protected, not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. And to protect fully, I need full control.
Wow.
One would slave everyone.
I want to unify.
No me acordaba de esa.
There will only be one purpose.
Casi la lío mazo ahí.
Resolve and a single will. Everyone will eat, sleep, breathe, and breed according to the needs.
No nos arriesgamos. Bien, bien, bien. Esta es la parte más jodida para mí.
Conflict, no more corruption.
This is why she killed Adam. This was his plan.
I had doubts until I left my body behind. I should be thanking her. Now stop resisting.
Vale, vale. Nos pasa la mitad. Perfecto. Casi me da la bola. Pero no.
The imperfection in you that makes you defy me. You will be the first member of the new order of things. You've served your purpose as an instrument of my will. Now you can become a true part of me.
Perfecto. Vale, vale, vale. Aquí puedo morir un par de veces.
Why are you so selfish? This is how you can serve humanity. These imbeciles ruined you. Took a work of art and made it into a piece of junk, driven by an illusion of sentience.
Perfecto. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Casi la cago ahí porque me he quedado sin el salto dos veces. Perfecto. Creo que esta es la última. ¡Sí! ¡Dios! ¡Hola! Salúdame, jefe. 1:51. Perfecto, gente, perfecto. Buena, gamer, ¿qué tal? Acabamos de batir mi récord. Además, por 1 hora de diferencia. No está nada mal, ¿eh? Yo la verdad es que no confío en mí. Pero oye, está bien saber que hay gente que lo hace. Ay, Dios, qué alegría. Santa María. Ahora va a entrar un Tetris riquísimo, ¿eh?
Program terminated.
GG, GG. Ahora leeré lo que ponía ahí. Hostias, qué tensión. 305.